Hello. Hope you're staying blessed. I'm just testing out the live again. No, 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 no. And smoking a Z. Hope you're staying blessed. Life is treating you well. I'm feeling good. Picked up yesterday, so I'm going to smoke some of that now. I also need to download some more footage. So I can make some more shorts. But otherwise, that is it. I also had to set up the telephone and the GoPro today. I've replaced the GoPro with a Hero 10 instead of the Hero 9, which is originally what I wanted. But the settings that specifically that I want it for, they've updated and put it on all of the GoPros, the newer ones, so it didn't really matter in the end. I haven't managed to do a rewatch of the other live streams that I've done. I'm just talking a moment. I know a lot of people watch the lives after the stream rather than during, just because, well, I'm not consistent with the lives, and also I'm not making an announcement as to when I'm going to go live. So I think a lot of people are watching after the stream. There's lots of people watch my live. In fact, more people watch the live than they watch the actual videos, which is strange because the live streams are always really shitty quality. So I don't know why. just adjusting the settings on the It's been an adventure. There is some UK missions as well, but mainly it's just abroad missions. I could get myself some pen and paper tonight and write down everything that I need. I'm also trying not to have as much shit, not just from people, but in terms of possessions. Having my stuff robbed was it was very enlightening for me. Also, the mindset and what you speak about is what can become the power of the thought, the power of the mind, the power of words even, as well. I've got some really nice weed. I did have some weed, unfortunately, left over, but it wasn't great. And I haven't been smoking weed, so I've become very selective, and I just didn't smoke it at all. So, yeah. So, on this trip, I'll be streaming. And the point of streaming is to be more engaged with my life, and not just as a job, but consistently make videos and content, but good content, not just uploading videos just for the sake of uploading, you know? So I'm trying to just go live a bit more. But at the same time, I don't want to just stream shit for no reason, you know? Just a load of bollocks that nobody cares about. So that's why you don't hear from me for a while. Yeah, obviously I'm living life as well, but I'm specifically not uploading on purpose because what am I going to say to you? Like, and I get it all the time. But why? I don't get it. Oh. The door's open. I fucking hate that. Like, if I want to drive my door open, I should be allowed to drive my fucking door open. It shouldn't fucking automatically not drive the car because your door's open. Like this is what I mean. I'm grateful for having a fucking car, right? I'm grateful. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not ungrateful. But there's lots of things, yeah, carrots I call them. And there's lots of things that are dangled in front of you, whether it be money, like possessions, you know, cars, houses. And it's like, it's never worth it. Like, just, it's okay, like, it's okay, but it's just not worth it. And it's like, I've been living with fuck all, like minimal money, but like kind of like relying on the kindness of others as well. And it's like, it's such a fresh and pure life, you know. And from a Western Babylon perspective, it's like, oh, get a job, have your own money, blah blah blah. Why are you doing that? But it's so free. But again, it comes with discipline as well. It's not just, oh, freedom, freedom, freedom. It's like the discipline, and to acknowledge what that means, because that also means people are going to be very hard on you. Like, people are not automatically just going to help you just because you've got no shit. Like, you've chosen to live the life that you live in, like I live in. Like, I'm not wanted, I'm not on the run, like, I haven't been abused. Like, there's no reason for me to want to run away. I've just fucking had enough of England. Like, there's just more to life. And every time I see somewhere new or go to a new place, it's like, I can't then come back and say to you, oh yeah, everything's fine, blah blah blah. Because it's like, I've seen another way, you know. And it's like, I'm grateful for myself that I've seen another way. But it's also nice if you can share the experiences as well. But sometimes it's hard to put into words, you know. So it comes off as just a long story time. And there's so many story times, but they've sort of died a death on this channel, which is annoying, because I kind of feel that, like, me ranting and things like that, that's originally why I started my videos on just having a rant. And then I tried to like make vlogs and structure the videos. And then after like the work videos and the smoking videos, it was like the travel. And then there was the Tenerife series, which I was making a season 2 of, by the way, but someone robbed my bag, so all of my SD cards were in my bag. So yeah, no season 2, but there's loads of footage of me and footage of the trip. So bit by bit it's being sent to me. And I'm going to put together a montage and a little story time and a narration over the top of it, like a voiceover. And that will be season 2. But yeah, the chapter is closed. We're in a new chapter. from a content point of view, like for example, this right now is just boring. Like, it's not boring, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm just driving. I'm doing something productive because what I'm doing now is going to benefit me for later on, even if I don't really feel like doing it now. I've put together all of my stuff for my GoPro and the phone and everything else, so that's all sorted. Sorted out all my attachments of everything I'm going to need for the next trip and for filming. Found out that I've got another battery as well, because yeah, my batteries were in my bag, so got a spare battery, which is good, because just running off of one battery is a little bit annoying. I suppose I feel bad because like it's not very I'm just uploading just right now. This is what I wanted to avoid, just me just uploading for the sake of it, yeah, and people just watching me. Like, what's the point? But it's just to get into that process of like uploading all the time. But I feel I always have to be doing something. Like the money shot, But then that's the point of also me not uploading at all, is that I don't want to just have the money shot all the time. So when I upload, I want it to matter, not just, it's another daily upload, But then if you like the content, then it's just gems every day, But I find it hard to think that way sometimes. I'm not thinking as the viewer, I'm thinking as me. It's very ego, which is not good. I mean, it's a natural thing, but then it's like I have to think about it without ego. It's not about me. Sometimes it's about how other people are going to feel when they watch it. What's it going to do for them? Not just about how I feel. But I forget this. I think some people just only think about what does this video think, blah, 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 blah. Whereas for me, it's the opposite. It's just, what do I think? Like, I still benefit from, certain videos or content or conversations, even if I think they're not really that valuable at the time. And also, it's nice for you to see this as to what happens behind the scenes, as to when I land what I'm doing. Because otherwise, I don't really post much. I mean, I post on Snapchat every now and again, but not really very much if I'm in England. So, yeah. But the trip begins tomorrow. So I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure what I need. I know what I need. I need a suction cup. That's the only attachment I haven't been able to replace because I didn't have it. I have a massive bag full of GoPro equipment. So if I do lose GoPro equipment and attachments, it's not actually a big deal because I have so much of it. But specifically for this reason, I never can have too much because it naturally happens if you're filming in the woods or somewhere or in the water and you lose something or the sand. Could have gone then, never mind. Mate, I had some really, really good jamming sessions as well. Like spot on, like so good, like fuck. Like really, really decent. Don't fucking rev me, you cunt. I fucking hate that. When I'm at a junction and someone starts fucking revving me, don't fucking rev me. Like it's literally like 5 seconds. Like he's not even at the lights yet. Like what? Where are you gonna go? Like the lights are red. Technology does have its perks because I would have hit that car because I didn't even see it. They've been fucking about with my mirrors as well. But everything had just been fucking, but it's fine, the car's fixed. There we go. We have arrived. Excuse me. Also, I feel that my earlier videos provided a lot of value to people's lives without me realizing. And it's only since people have come forward, I say it as if I've abused them. But it's only as people have messaged me and said, "Oh, I watch your videos, blah blah blah, and this." And some people like gone through some fuck things, and then they was watching the videos, and it helped them, which is weird because it's not how I thought about it. But now, because I've gone a bit anti like social media and establishment, like I kind of feel that you miss out because it's like I have really nice conversations with people, which they've been open to me filming, but I've just said no because I like to keep things in the moment, and I think it loses its value if I'm constantly recording these sort of moments. But at the same time, it would be nice to share with you some of the moments I capture with other people when I travel. And that's something that I want to do, regardless of what anyone else's opinion is. Like, it's just something that I want to do. And that comes with making a conscious effort to like look after my shit so I can actually share stories with you, and show you shit. I suppose that's why lives are good as well, because it's just in the moment, as I say it, and then you can just follow how it plays out. I also have Instagram as well, which again I was against because what's the point? Like, what's the point in having fucking Instagram for like what for what? But then at the same time, it's but and I can't ignore good advice, because there's been lots of people that have also been anti-establishment, some with money, some without. But overall, our views are the same, which is what matters. Um, Not that they're the same, but we are like-minded. We're people first, regardless of what we have, is what I meant. And they've all said similar things, and I can't ignore the fact that it can be used as a tool at the end of the day, and it's a tool that can be used for good and it can be used for bad. And unfortunately, the powers that be use it for bad, but I can also use it and I could use it for good, and I can bang, and benefit. So I'm not struggling as much when I'm having this sort of lifestyle and going about different places. Like sometimes I suffer unnecessarily, because I can add value, but I just don't want to take money or receive something. Like I'd much rather a conversation. Like I'd much rather you just message me and saying, "Yo, how are you?" rather than actually giving me something. You know, like that means more that you take the time to speak to me than it does just, "Oh, here you go, have this because you've done it." No, like fuck off. I don't need it. Like, I don't need it generally. And I've realized I generally don't need it because I've still got no stuff. Okay, yeah, now I'm back in England. I'm starting to recover and blah, blah. I'm recording on the phone, a new one. But it's just like, yeah, it's still, I don't know. I'm still me. Like, I don't suddenly stop being me without these things, without possessions. I think that's the key point. I can stay true to myself. And if there's a point that I'm not staying true to myself and I'm getting too much stuff, and like things is just too crazy, then I have to stop. I have to stop. That's as simple as that. It's just it's morals versus enjoyment and having what I want, you know. Yeah, it's nice to have stuff and blah blah blah, but at the same time, it's like, do I actually need all this shit? And it's like I know, like, so I know personally as an individual, I know. So I can't then say I don't know and pretend like I don't know or that I don't understand and that I don't know what it's like in other places because I do know. So I can't then be like, oh, I'm a dickhead, you know, I'm a dickhead if I do that. So, and then you can't just come on here and chat blah 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 blah. Then you're just being a cunt. You know, it doesn't work that way. You've got to match your online life with your real life. You can't act one way online and then be another way in the real life, and vice versa. Like I'm very against that. It really angers me because it happens all the time. Like it's not even a thing of like, oh blah blah conspiracy. That this is just what happens. Like people pretend to be something else they're not online. So it's just, yeah, it's too much for me. And this is accepted. This is encouraged. This is normalized. You know, the faker you are, the better, the more success you have. And it's like, why? Like, why? Whoa. And maybe it can come back. Like maybe it's what I'm saying. You can go down a rabbit hole, and I don't want to get too dark and too deep. So maybe you could come back, but it does seem that you're just going in a way of just artificial. Everything must be fake, not real, not human, not natural, or unnatural even. This is also a good way of making videos as well because it doesn't take up my memory. I'm not using footage for memory cards, it just goes straight to the internet and end up. Although uploading may rinse my data. Oh, fucking hell. Uploading may rinse my data. So, I have to pause it and then I get Wi Fi and then upload. I think this will be a better solution. I can also stream from my GoPro as well. So if I go abroad again, or when I go abroad again, not if, um, when I go underwater, I can film and go live, being in the ocean and in a swim pool or whatever. So that would be cool. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's never it. There's always more to say, but I'm just fucking chilling, you know? I can't be bothered. How was your trip? Oh, tell me about your trip. Like, well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, from a broad spectrum, it's just like a learning point of view for me. Um, yeah, it's more just seeing how things work and infiltration and different lives, different communities, different societies, different beliefs, different ways of living, all still European and Western, but very different to England. Hmm. I have considered going back to work, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I've considered it though. I've thought about it. Maybe get a little small time thing. Maybe the security, but maybe something else. I kind of feel security is easy. It's not easy in the sense of like bullshit. It's easy in the sense of it's just I know I'm doing that. Just it's just easy. it's not difficult for me to do. It's what I know. But it's also nice to try new things as well. So fuck knows. Really impressed with the weed. I have to message the dealer. I have to message him and say it's nice. He would appreciate it. Right, I better go and get this footage. I'll be sorting my shit out. My bag is packed. I just need to sort my clothes, which clothes I'll be taking. My passport is on order, so I have to wait a little bit of time for that, but it is on its way. And yeah. Raw. So long. Life is just funny and long. It's actually very short, but it feels long. But I want to come on and have a chat with you because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel that, okay, yeah, you watch my videos, right? But there's some people that, like, I don't know, they just watch the videos like all the time, I guess. And it's like, I want to connect with those sort of people and chat with them and just have a sit down and just, you know, but I need to just build traffic on the videos and blah 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 and consistent uploads. And this is what I'm saying about doing YouTube as a business and making videos to earn money, yeah, or just as a byproduct is so I'm not suffering. It's like I need to actually sit down and make the videos and do all of this. But if I don't feel like doing a video, then for you guys, it's like if you sit down and listen to me, then you'll understand what, and you'll just wait and be like, fuck, what happened? Da, 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 da. But the algorithm doesn't care about being depressed or feeling low or happy or meeting people or trying to find your purpose in life. Like it doesn't care. It just sees no uploads. That's it. Your channel's dead. You know. And I'm not in the business of playing that game and dancing to a fucking robot. You know, to things that don't exist when I can just go out and fucking create a vibe, have a fire, people gather around, and I just talk to them. You know, I just fucking do it that way. There's 30 views right there, rather than waiting fucking 3 days on a video to get 30 views. You know, I can just go out into the street that's busy, fucking make a load of noise, start drumming, like, you know, and then fucking just start talking to people. 100 people done. You know, next 100 people, next 100 people. By the end of the day, I've spoken to at least 1,000 people. You know, and it's all just the message that I want to get out there and just not preaching. Like, yeah, sometimes it's preachy. If they're stupid and naive, then they'll fucking have them. But otherwise, it's just me chatting like this. I just chat and go on, you know. But they're strangers, so it's like, oh shit, you know. Sometimes they're interested, sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes they're like, oh no, it's conspiracy. It's all different reactions. But either way, I'm spreading a message. But online, I don't do it as much because it's just more difficult to actually sit down, make a video, upload it, da 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 da. You know, is it going to get views? Is it not going to get views? It's like that thing of like posting something and then people have to watch it. It's like, no, they don't, because like I know like people listen to what I got to say. Like, doesn't it's not. I don't need online to validate me. That's the thing, and this is where people have been chatting to me and like telling me like, you don't need the validation. Like, you know, you don't need the validation. So use it as a tool. Do not use it as something where you think, oh, I'm going to get this amount. You just use it as a tool like any other thing, you know, like you have the conversation and that's it, you know. And then through the comments and things like that, that's when you can build up a rapport with people that are continually watching your videos. But otherwise, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't give a fuck. So that's why I don't upload. But then I feel bad because, like, if you are sat there waiting for a video, my videos have mattered to you, and then suddenly I'm not uploading, it's like, fuck, you know, another person has left me. And I know that's not on me, but I do put it on me because I'm a nice guy, and that's how I am. And that's not me blowing my own trumpet, I'm just saying the facts. And this is what I've learned about myself as well. Having nothing, having stuff, having not having stuff. Like, sitting both sides of the fence and having an even balanced view of life and where I'm going and how things have played out and right and wrong and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I may go live again. But either way, I'll be going live again tomorrow. I'll get a haircut. I'm meeting someone in the afternoon. And then, yeah, a new friendship as well. So that'll be good. Someone that I met in Tenerife. And yeah, they live locally. So we're going to meet up and see how it goes. As friends, of course. But yeah. And then from then, I'll make my way on the trip. And live in the moment, you can see how it plays out. My trip will probably start around 6 o'clock. In fact, maybe earlier than that, like 3. So yeah, it depends. But either way, I'll be going. That's what I mean. I say this and then I don't end up going. It's all in the mind, mate. It's all in the mind. I do want to swim though, so maybe I could stop off somewhere and swim, and then it will get me in the vibe. But as soon as I get out and out of surroundings I don't know, I can start working my magic. But yeah, when I'm in the same towns, it's just like dead. Can't stand it. It's like I've done every single conceivable memory there is. So it's like there's no point in me being here at all. Like, next. So, videos. Because this is something important, though. The video thing is something important because that helps boost the channel or help me having to upload constant videos. So, yeah. Anyway, that is all. If you enjoy the videos and you watch them consistently, then thank you. And if you don't give a fuck, then fuck you. I don't care. Right? Don't care. Don't need your validation. Right, I'm done. I'm completely done. I've said this in person as well, but I'm saying it online now, so you know I'm done. I'm not trying to fucking impress you. Like, you either get on board or you don't, but the train is leaving the station, and that's it. It's done. Stay blessed, stay lean, and peace.